Well, we're live in a moderately well lit situation. Okay, yeah. Well, the star of the show is very well lit. The background's not always so important. I mean, yeah, occasionally we get the pictures to show you and stuff. But, I'm elated that I found my dog. I'm kind of frustrated with the noise ordinance. Yeah. I would stay out to 10 o'clock at night with my ice cream truck. No complaints. Ever, 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 ever. Oh, if school's back in session, well, I was staying out to 9 o'clock. And then just today, I got a city official pulled me over in his personal car and says people have been complaining that they were going to send a patrol unit out. And then I did some research. Evidently, in this town, um, 8 p.m. is the noise ordinance. Well, what? I guess during the summertime it's not important. But I made $150 a day. Damn. Of course, I spend like 45 minutes of it with people. Unnecessary. Yeah, I said it before by the channel. The least little thing can throw you off. The least little thing can throw you off. Talking to two people at no, three people at three houses cost me almost an hour of my time. Incessant chatter. People just fucking talking about nothing and nothing important. It's like they just like want to hear the sound of their voice. I I could care less. Most people don't even like give you intelligent response or act like they could care less. Well, how do you expect me to care about your issues if you don't care about my issues? I swear, if it wasn't so funny, it'd be fucking a tragedy. I swear. And I refuse to let situations take control of my emotions. Um, so I'm still alive, and really, ultimately, all this is trivial bullshit. There's money, and I need money to live, and I like living nice. I refuse to be poor. So we're just waiting on a little something to happen here in the next week or so, and I got a $500 deductible, and we'll see how that works out. Hopefully, my power doesn't get cut off before. Well, I got until the fourth to pay my power bill. That's almost 3 weeks to pay my power bill. My phone's probably going to get cut off again. I owe $200 on my phone. But I think that's tomorrow. They said within the week. I don't know. I'm going to look up right now. I don't even know. I haven't paid my. I'm making all this fucking money, but yet I'm always behind on my bills. How does this work out? It's just the bills are fucking just spaced out to such a fucking way that every time I get some little bit of money, and my bills aren't even $1,000 a month, and I'm making $200, $300, $400, $500 a day. Yet somehow I'm fucking struggling. I don't understand it. I really don't. I just really want to know how the fuck do poor people make it. I mean, people who work at McDonald's and that's their only job, and they live in a hotel. Oh God, I would live outside first. I really would. I would fucking make a fucking little fucking shack in the fucking woods and bury it so nobody knew I was there. Especially a small town like this. There's so many fucking abandoned houses and yeah. There's no reason to live in a hotel when there's abandoned houses everywhere in this fucking town. Of course, $300 power bills don't help me either. and I have an idea that it was largely the faulty freezer and the faulty air conditioner in the main building. Because now my electric bill is only slated to be like $103 from $377. The only difference is those two things, and well, and there's four 80 watt bulbs, so that's 650. Okay, so that might have been a large component. That's probably as much lights as in the house to run that shop. Half of that shop, but I don't think that it was because the lights I didn't leave them on all day and all night. Just when I was awake. So I don't even think the lights were the large component. I think it was there was so much resistance because this huge air conditioner, this 20,000 BTU air conditioning was so inefficient and so resistive to electricity, it started a fire in the breaker box. So I have an idea. Now that one I did leave on 24/7, and then a little bit after the fire because I switched it to another circuit. So that might have been the largest component of it. And I haven't been running the ice machine, so I don't think that's it. I haven't run the ice machine in 2 months, and I purposely left that off because even though the ice machine was more conducive to economies of scale for making selling beverages in my ice cream truck more profitable, I was still only selling like 2 or 3 beverages a day. So it's not really worth selling beverages in the ice cream truck. Even owning an ice machine, even if it's only $2 a bag and I only use one cooler, we're still talking like $30 a day in ice uh, to fill it up initially, and then another probably. I was doing about 10 bags, the equivalent to 5 bags a day to keep it um, maintained to full, and so that's still like $6-7. Yeah, I'd have to sell 2 beverages just to pay for the ice, and another beverage to pay for the transportation costs of that beverage throughout the route. Not profitable. It's even at $6 for a bottle of water, it just doesn't pay for itself. Now snow cones, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. Snow cones, cooler full of ice, ball full of ice the size of your fist, $4. Yeah, and people when I was selling pre-made snow cones, I was selling 15 a day at $4. That's $60. And plus, if I had a variety of flavors, and I need to get set up at a park somewhere. Or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe beverages or snow cones really aren't profitable. But at time I was selling at least 30 snow cones a day. I'm pretty sure I wasn't a busy day. That would be a good thing, along with other things. Bro, I got to do some. I got to plug this printer in and print some stuff out, do some mathematics, and order my supplies. I need cones, a dipping wand, a dipping well, and at least one flavor, cherry. Well, I like to have 3 flavors. Make a rainbow, or just have the same flavor. Because you can get yellow cherry, you can get blue cherry, and red cherry, and just put the different colors and have the same flavor. That's what we did at Feld shows. So whatever Feld does, got to be good. How you doing? Good to watch right here. How you doing? How about you? So hello, introduce yourself. Let's talk. So yeah, the elation of my day was my favorite dog came back into my life. He was gone for 3 weeks. He survived for his own and for 3 weeks and in this neighborhood in a couple towns down. He wasn't skinny. He wasn't emaciated. He was his ribs weren't showing, so somebody was feeding him or he's getting food somehow. In this, he's a real cute, tiny little dog. I mean, how can anybody even not want to feed him? Now, what that people have him in his house, and then he got on my truck, and then as soon as the truck came by, they didn't have the gumption to come by and hand me the dog. Because when I was driving down the road, I traveled about 3 miles per hour. I thought it was a little rat coming down next, a little rat walking up next to the truck, and I looked down. I was like, "Hey, it's like my dog. It's got the same collar." And then he looked up and it's like, "Oh my God, it is Dr. Theodore." Oh, and then I opened the door and he just jumped right in. Oh, it just made my entire week. It made my whole month. He well, him and the one that got stolen, Caesar. I got a $500 reward out for him. I can't even barely pay my bills, and I'm putting a $500 bolo out for a puppy. Well, it's that important, you know. Probably know the component why, even though I make 300, $400, $500 a day, I'm always struggling. Of course, I did spend $700 on ice cream the other day. Day before yesterday, I re-upped for $700 worth of product. Got down to $500, $5 in pocket. Excuse me, $4 in pocket. Half tank of fuel in the diesel engine, and a half tank of fuel in the generator. Now I'm back up $250 despite only working 3 hours a day. That's like a whole week's pay at fucking McDonald's or some place like that. But wait a minute, they're paying $15 an hour now, so that's still a half week versus 2 days is the third week. And then yeah, uh, I didn't even work Tuesday. I worked Monday night. I skipped Tuesday. I worked Wednesday and tonight. Monday night was money that went to my re-up. I tell you, I don't know how fucking poor people make it. I really don't. I sympathize for them, but I can't do anything for them. It's up to themselves to change their own situation. I'm almost dangerously borderline poor right now because it's getting close to winter time, and if they're going to keep enforcing this fucking noise ordinance down here, I'll have to drive to Asheville. I'll have to I'll have to fucking get a pet sitter and sleep in my van up in Asheville during the week time where they don't do some stupid shit. I might have to just fucking go up there and live and do van life while selling ice cream. Or I don't know. I don't know if a cheap motel is going to be um, the same. And then my dogs, I need a pet sitter. I really do. It's what I fucking need. I need to go up there and just throw with single mattress, or maybe just go up there for a day or two at a time. That might be it. This going back and forth is killing me in fucking fuel. It's $100 a day just to roll the dice and go up there. Never mind, you gotta do a lot better up there. They don't got no bullshit noise ordinances at fucking 8 p.m. It's 10 p.m. Now I'm nice and friendly and neighborly, and I shut off at 9:15, usually right on the dot 9 o'clock. Because even Asheville folks are starting to complain about 9 o'clock. Well, out there in Aves Creek, fucking wannabe country folk. That's a city now. That ain't no fucking country living no more. They got factories and all whatnot out there, factory jobs, all kinds of jobs out there. You got probably 11 different industrial parks in that area. That ain't country living. Ain't nobody farming out there anymore in Avery's Creek. But way out, way out Avery's Creek. Way off the main road right there at 151. You take a left right there. You come back in town. Maybe about 7 miles out there, people are farming there still. Right there, Avery's Creek, dude, they got Mexican restaurants everywhere there. And a quaint little, yeah. Guy came out of his house at 8:38 p.m. I've got children in here trying to sleep. Who the fuck puts their children to bed at 8 o'clock at night? Man, when I lived in Miami, I remember at age 10 being out to 2 o'clock in the morning with my parents at fucking nightclubs. And I wasn't the only one there. On a school night, we went saw the Bee Gees and the Village People. We saw the Bee Gees in the underground club. And hell, we used to go to fucking nightclubs all the time. And the Village People and the we saw them at the Dade County Youth Fair. Anyhow, I want to jump off here. Maybe get another one or two of these. Try to get to bed at a decent time tonight. It's 10:30. I went to bed last night at 11. I didn't get to bed sleep till like 2 o'clock. Puppies want to play all the time, and I love my dogs. The only thing I have in life right now creates any, well, making money. Yeah, it's the thrill of the chase of money. It's kind of fun. But I like to have a friend to hang out with. Not just you see people right here on YouTube and the comment sections, and then a few random phone calls I get from friends every now and then. I just really would like some physical contact with people. Warm embrace. I'm way down here in this fucking town away from everybody I fucking know, man. Fuck, fuckity, fuck. Uh, hey, but the internet's not for children, anyways. The children should not be on the internet. Definitely not. No, there should be a totally separate internet for children because they can't enter into a contract. And I guarantee you, most kids age 6 and above, yeah, they cuss way more than I do. And I've actually curtailed my language a lot since I don't work with traveling companies anymore. And not New York, Chicago, or Miami, where expletives are fairly common and mixed use language. Actually, even encouraged in a colloquial sense. Yeah, I know I'm smarter than that, but in a certain company, it's it really it really is hard to put your point across to people who have lower vocabulary skills and don't understand and contest the word fuck just can mean anything. I like this little small town. I do a lot, but at least in a larger town, I can go out and mix company, and I can make friends instantly. A lot of these people are so guarded against strangers; it's impossible. I mean, I've met two or three people here Yeah, you can go and force conversation on a waitress because they want that tip. Um, a couple of waitresses are just not the ones I want to talk to. And then you have a job to do and uh, and a boyfriend anyways. Nobody hangs out in the parks here. It's all front porch living. And a lot of people have become alienated against me due to a bunch of falsehoods, lies, outright lies, half truths, and myths about circumstances. And I never tell you one thing. I've never threatened anybody. I only make promises, and I never, ever promise acts of physical violence against anybody. I only defend myself. I am not a violent person. I abhor violence. I'm a pacifist. Hell, what Kenny Cowden tried to push me off my balloon spot. Now we had a gentleman's agreement for the longest time, for almost I don't know, at least 15, 17 years. He works over there by Kilwin's Ice Cream and the Flatiron Building, and I work over by Pack Square. Now, I don't know what happened in his spot or why he came over. And the first few times he said it to me, I thought he was joking to me. He said, "Get off my corner, clown." But he was serious. I thought he was being friendly, joking. No, I actually came there, and he was at my spot, the spot that I developed. I developed that spot. I helped develop the whole action of street performing in Asheville, anyways. I was the first person to ever busk in Asheville, North Carolina. Bobby Sachs was second. Oh, okay, all right, he was first, but yeah, because I remember seeing Bobby Sachs when I was a kid, and awesome guy. I really like him. His name is Christian. I should hit him up. I need some saxophone lessons. He offered out, and I didn't think I am, but um, hey, I need that music theory. Christian. I forget what his last name. I think it starts with an E. Kristen, not Christian. Kristen Hughes. He used to be a saxophonist for Marvin Gaye, or so that's the legend. And of course, I'm sure he's probably, if it's not true, he's more than welcome. He's more than ready to help support that idea. He does go to Washington D.C. and play a lot up there for some reason. I don't know. What kind of gigs? I never did ask him. I never really had to. He's always in a hurry. I might have to make some balloon animals here soon. Fuck, I don't even have money for balloon animals. And get up to Asheville and let my generator run. I had to sell some plasma. I haven't sold plasma in a while. Don't like the idea of it. But I could definitely get the money I need to stay afloat for, I only need like $1,000, and you can do that for, well, that would get me in. bills and food. So this other thing comes through, and then still try to sell ice cream. Fuck, I hate it. It's just selling plasma is such a fucking scumbag thing. I hate it. It takes fucking hours. For what, $150? They make like $1,700 off of that. Where they get off? They should be like $600. They aren't doing anything except for fucking sticking needle in somebody's arm and spinning a centrifuge. Whoop-dee, 45 cents worth of electricity and $2 worth of fucking plumbing, plastic tubing. Get the fuck out of here. I just need a really good festival. I need a really good festival. Get started on tacos. Get my commissary built. Here's the conundrum or the irony. I don't know which one it really is. I would be glad to have a commissary in my garage and sit my taco truck out front and make $65 a day. I would really be fucking elated to do that. Because then I could play my drums and saxophone and work a lunch rush or just have a trip light, like have some system that alerts me when there's a customer parking in the customer parking spot. Run out there, make 2, 3, 10, 12 tacos, however many necessary, and then get back to what should be the main concentration of my life: training my dogs, getting back in music, getting back into art, and I'm a hellified. See, there's another thing that I need money for. I need $300 to do spray paint art, and then I need um at least $1,000 to get to a good location, i.e., South Beach in Miami. If I could park my ice cream truck, ooh, if I could sell tacos and soft serve ice creams, multiple different types, mini donuts, balloons, and spray paint art. Mind it, I would need some employees or assistants at that time. And hopefully this kid gets out of jail and him and his girlfriend can help me out with that. Help me, help them, help them, help me, help them, help me, help them. One hand washes the other. Go down there and do some $30,000 weekends. They get back with 3 or 4. Hey, I provided all the capital. I took all the real risk, and of course they could have another little living situation over here, and we can spray foam the interior and put a shower in them for them and a little kitchenette for them. It's a little bit smaller than a hotel room, but considering that they won't be paying any rent, and all I would ask is for them to help out at events where they can make thousands of dollars. And if I go on vacation, um, they can feed my dogs. Now, don't get me wrong. I would prefer to take the taco truck to a situation where I can set up outside of a busy truck stop and make $5,000 to $7,000 a day, and then have a second and third shift to Now, if I can pull $5,000 to $7,000 a day, I don't think I want to work more than 100 days. I want to work 100 days and then put somebody else in my place. Cameras everywhere, and strict accounting. Um, strict accounting. Um, point of sale. You will ring up every sale, like Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell, any other food establishment. Every sale will be accounted for. Food waste will be accounted for, like any other business. And yeah, as an employee, you can have 10 tacos a day. I'll be very and performance bonuses and I'll make it so they make enough money they can take care of their own health and health insurance if they so choose to invest in some type of wacko scheme like that actually costs them more money than just putting the money in the bank or investing it. It's really weird. I feel upbeat. I feel happy with this whole sword of Damocles hanging over my head right now. It's just like it's a subtle drain. Um, all these fucking bills piling up. I owe fucking $450 to the trash people. And they keep billing me for trash takeaway, but they haven't been taking the trash away. $450. I'm like $1,500 in debt for fucking bills, and and then next month's bills are going to come back at the 11th too. So that's a fucking how many days is that? Oh, like 20, 23 days. So I got Jesus, man. Wish I had never got behind. Well, hopefully, I might have to do some guerrilla vending. I really just might have. I need a CB. I might take and cannibalize one of my freezers into a cooler and turn that into a sandwich making station and adhere some type of cutting board onto the front of it. Um, just sell food on the sly. 50 tacos a day is $250. But 100 tacos a day with a beverage is $20, which is 50 meals. That's $1,000. And I can make that. I sincerely believe I could hustle 50 meals a day single handedly. Come heck here. And then once I get the other facilities, like an actual real 72-inch, actually 68, triple row pizza. It's a pizza prep table. It's one that I have on hold for me. It's $1,500, and the hand washing sink and 3 compartment sink. I own a donut making machine. I need like $600 worth of parts for that, and the pretzel thing. Yeah, I don't have any doubt that I could do $5,000 a day by myself. By myself. Hell, I ran an entire McDonald's with just me and the manager at one time for 5 fucking weeks because they had no employees. Nobody wanted to work there. Everybody walked out. And what did I get for that? A smile and a pat on the back and a thank you. Should have given me a fucking $1,000 bonus a week. I was working every station in the place. I mean, running around. Now I have that skill. I have that skill of multitasking still in my head, and I can run the entire food truck by myself, including sales. Hell, it don't take 10 seconds to make a taco, even a fancy one. When I was working at McDonald's the last time I worked there, I was making a sandwich in 3.5 seconds. A $7 sandwich should probably cost 45 cents to make. Tell me again, burger cooks don't earn their fucking pay. You're providing like $700 worth of value to the fucking company. And the reason burgers cost them so much is because they had to buy it from Golden State Foods and they charge like $3 a patty. The McDonald's corporate is getting their money back through the back door. The actual cost is really closer to 35 cents. They could afford to pay people $25 an hour as a burger flipper. And skill is not what's necessarily important to what a person earns. Value added is. Exactly right. I don't care if you're the most advanced computer program in the world. If you only make computer programs that are worth $7, your value isn't that much. Skill has nothing to do with that added value for the most part. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? It's only in the fifth percentile in mathematics and reading comprehension. Here's the bell curve. Here's everybody. Here's retarded. 5%, the fifth percentile in learning achievements. And, I apply myself pretty well. I really do. I'm always constantly learning, constantly looking for new achievements. What do I know? I know I'd like to be in England next spring, racing 600cc motorcycles for about 3 months, and then end up at the Isle of Man qualified, with a picture of my dad on the back of my jacket. Or if your name's Robbie, our dad. I still care for you. I don't care what you feel about me. I'm not going to let circumstances rule my emotions. Besides, I'm not the one that stole 100 something plus $1,000 from them or allowed it to be spent. Either way, you're responsible. You were supposed to be taking care of them. Versus, I actually took care of them, and somehow I'm the bad guy. You're number one. No, you're number two. If you actually believe that dumb shit. I had COVID too. I almost fucking died. I almost starved to death. I didn't eat for like 10 plus fucking days. I made sure Dad ate every day. I got food, and then it's like tastes like fucking salt. I couldn't eat. I had to force myself to eat. I passed out in a fucking restaurant. Blacked out. Woke up and just took me 2 fucking hours, and I was still fucking passing out from lack of nutrients. We're in a 104-degree temperature. And I'm not mad. Did I elevate my voice a little bit? Yeah. I'm emotional, but I'm not angry. I don't let people make me angry. I stopped that a long time ago. Keeps you off balance. And I don't like being off balance. I like being in control of my moods. I like control of my actions and my daily life. And when you're angry all fucking day long, you don't achieve a motherfucking thing. When you see in red because of your anger, you ain't looking at life right, and you're killing yourself. I do digress. I really do. My dad was my best friend. How dare you think that I would do anything intentionally to harm him? How dare you? And first of all, I wasn't the caretaker. And second of all, guess what? Outside of professional circumstances, this North Carolina law, I knew about this a long time ago. A person who's not a professional caretaker cannot be held liable for negligence due to their lack of skills. I'm not a medical professional as far as dealing with old folks. Oddly enough, I looked through all my old books, and I had a book on deal with elderly and dementia. I never read it. I was hoping I never had to deal with that kind of situation. And Dad had barely even had dementia. It was fucking because he was smoking pot all fucking day long and drinking. As soon as he stopped that party lifestyle, his mind cleared right up. As soon as he wasn't smoking an ounce of weed every day. But anyways, I'm happy. My favorite dog showed up. I'm just driving down the road and he comes up, walking along parallel with the truck, and looks up and opens the door and he hops right in. Oh no. I'm so elated. I'm gonna get off here and watch some videos about making $25 tacos. That's right, Mr. Director. I said it. I'm gonna make $25 tacos. I'll make a $2 taco. I'll make a variety range of tacos for all different price ranges. No, I'm not gonna make $1.50 taco and $1.75 taco. It'll probably be like 2, 5, 7, 9, 15, 30. You know what? I'll have an option for $100 taco. If there's an owner operator that makes $500,000 a year and he wants to buy $100 taco, well, by God, I'm gonna make it likely for him to buy 5 of them if he's got the money to do that. Because you know what they say that giving is more important than receiving. All right, well, I want to make that driver feel really good about giving me that $500 for $500 tacos, and I'll just feel like utter content. You know the routine. Talk to you later.